Hi, I'm Undrai Fizer. When you look in the scriptures in Luke chapter 10, verse 41, 42, it talks about two sisters by the name of Mary and Martha. And it says that Jesus went into this village, and a woman by the name of Martha and her sister lived there. And so Martha invited him into the house, but Mary sat at his feet to hear his principles, while Martha was busy preparing things and putting things together and things like that. And you guys may have heard the story. And Martha spoke to Jesus and told him that, hey, I'm doing all of this work. Can you tell Mary to help me? And Jesus said, Martha, Martha, you are distracted and you are worried about so many things. Your sister Mary, however, has chosen the greater thing, and she will not be stopped for it. How many of us have invited wisdom into our presence, but we're still distracted by different things that we really don't have to do? We have invited wisdom, and we've invited purpose, and we've invited things into our life, but we are not listening to what we've invited in, because we're yet caught with the hustle and bustle of doing this, and we're caught with the hustle and bustle in doing that. To the point that maybe wisdom is not really wisdom, but maybe we see it just like we see everything else. Because when you're distracted, you have a routine of distraction. And even though you may help people, you have a routine of helping. I help this one, I help this one. So you're not really recognizing what is the most powerful thing that's going on at the moment, because you're treating this powerful thing as though it's any other thing, and it hasn't changed your routine. Isn't it possible that we could actually invite wisdom into our life and don't listen to the wisdom that we've invited in? What are you paying attention to with your life? Everybody is giving themselves to something. We have given all of ourselves, some of ourselves, or none of ourselves to something. So look at the thing that you've given all of yourself to. What have you given all of yourself to? And when you begin to see what you've given all of yourself to, I want you to gauge it. Look at the purpose. Evaluate the purpose that has arrested all of your attention, and see if it's something full of purpose. What are you busy doing? Because everyone has given themselves to something. So look at what you've given yourself to. Evaluate the purpose of it. Is it purposeful or is it convenient? Is it impacting or is it distracting? Because every one of us have given all of ourselves to something. Mary gave all of herself to her preparations and getting this done and getting that done, to the point that the great teacher said, you are worried about things that don't even need to be done. So it is possible to be arrested by activity that has no meaning. Have you given your life totally to something that has no meaning? And the thing that requires meaning has none of your attention or understanding or commitments? Is it possible that you've given all of yourself to things that have no meaning? Is it possible that your life has been arrested by something that has no meaning? Because if you've given your life to something that has no meaning, you will not know the meaning of where you are. You understand? Is it possible to invite wisdom in and don't listen to the wisdom that you've invited in? Mary sat at the feet of Jesus and said, keep talking. Jesus, the great teacher, said, Mary has chosen the greater thing. Martha, a lot of things you're caught up with are really unnecessary. So before I go, evaluate where your attention is, because everybody's attention is somewhere. Something has all of you, some of you, or none of you. So whatever it is that has all of you, see what the meaning is of that thing, and you'll find your purpose of life or your lack of purpose. I'm Undrai Fizer. Take care. Peace.